Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Gloria Effect. It's a pleasure to be with you once again. Today, we are talking redefining success. This has been something that a lot of us have modeled it through the eyes of family, society, or even social media. And a lot of times, the defining factors are really not sustainable. No wonder a lot of people live lives seeming to be successful but never feeling fulfilled. I brought in an incredible guest today who will be talking to us about success, what it really is, and how to go about it feeling fulfilled. I have Ladi Zaku in the studio.
Thank you so much.
Welcome,
I'm honored to be
Ladi.
here today.
Honestly, I'm so privileged to have you.
Thank you.
It was a tough battle to get you here, but finally I
Yes.
succeeded.
Thank you. Thank you.
Um, so I am particularly curious to really see what you consider success, because a lot of things today have distorted what success really means. And many times we may see success and not be able to recognize it because so many things have just come in to disrupt the true meaning of this. So when you hear the word success, what comes to mind?
Well, let me start by saying in one word, when I hear the word success, the next thing that comes to my mind is fulfillment. That thing that you just want to do, not because you are pushed, not because you are forced, but because you just have joy, you have pleasure doing it, and you want to do it again and again and again. Success.
Yeah, incredibly so. Um, so whose definition do you think people are living by today?
Wow, it's actually quite unfortunate that a lot of people today live by the definition that society has given. Society defines success as having so much money in your account, having a very big house, having many cars, and many things like that. And a lot of people are trying to meet up to that standard, having a very well paid job, regardless of how fulfilled you are doing the job, or just say you work in so and so place. So that's what society defines success. And a lot of people, especially in our present day generation, are tuned to defining their success by that. Now, as a growing child, my father used to say to me that, did you put in your effort to get this? And I say yes. Did you cheat to do it? And I say no. Is this your best? And I say yes. And he says, you
It's
are
good
excellent.
enough.
And that was my
Wow.
definition of success.
Yeah.
That was how I came to define success myself. To tell myself that whatever I could do myself and be fulfilled myself, and then have not everybody, but a few to say well done, it's just okay by now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I think the older generation can actually do a lot
Yes.
to help
The younger generation.
the younger generation to at least appreciate what we have.
Yes.
Because most of what we take for granted is what really we should hold on to.
We let go of it,
Yeah.
trying to
Chasing
the
shadows
Yes.
all over the place. So I totally agree, and I applaud your dad for really planting that into you. It's really a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what beliefs about success do you think it no longer serves us?
having a very big house. Because a lot of times there is only just one room you can sleep in at a time.
But that is the truth.
Having so many cars,
You can only drive one.
at a time. Having so much money, if you have a need that money cannot meet, it becomes useless. So, I don't think that the society's definition of success should still be standing now. We may not be able to write it off completely at once, but gradually we can write it off in the hearts of people, one after the other, and tell them that these things we have in our minds, these things that people say to us, you hear people say, I only want my child to be a doctor. I only want my child to be a lawyer. Or I only want my child to be an engineer. Today we have footballers that are doing very well.
Yeah.
We have musicians that are doing very
Absolutely.
well. We have artists that are doing excellently well.
Yeah.
So we must redefine our success in this line and say the old definition of compulsorily having a professional job does not stand.
It does not.
Is the person doing it truly fulfilled?
Yeah.
I hope he or she was not forced by parents or forced by society to say, because you are brilliant, you must be a doctor. You must, no, you cannot be a teacher. And the person is fulfilled being a teacher.
You know,
say, no.
I'm actually laughing over this because I almost became a victim of this thing you're saying.
Okay.
Right. I had to write jump over and over again because, not really because of this, but my dad insisted, you're brilliant. You can argue your case anyway, so you have to be a lawyer.
You see, you have to be a lawyer.
You will make a great lawyer.
But you could still make a good teacher.
And guess what? I actually overheard him one time say, all his friends will know his daughter is a lawyer. I had an elementary information on law when I did my diploma in law, and I will tell you the truth that I lost every bit of interest in law.
Okay, now I can say that while you were outside, probably when your father was hyping you and saying, you'll be a lawyer, my friends will know you, and all of that, you were actually feeling like, this is actually a good catch.
Yeah.
But when you came into the circle,
yeah,
you didn't see fulfillment.
I didn't.
And you retraced.
Yeah.
But sometimes some people are held bound and they can't retrace that.
Yes.
They just stayed in there.
Yeah.
And they're just doing it because everybody feels they should be there.
A friend recently talked to me about studying a course that she had no idea about until she got into the university.
Wow.
She told me that her entire 4 years in the university was struggle. Until today, she still does not know what to do with that certificate.
Oh my God.
She still doesn't know. So, a lot of times, we think that when you are a professional,
Yes.
you get respected.
Yes.
You are appreciated. Because after all, you will be in your office. Everybody comes there and knows you're in charge.
They don't even have to ask because it's glaring. Doctor, barrister,
Yes.
engineer.
Yes.
It's so glaring. Architect.
Yes.
It's so glaring. But it's not all about that.
Yes.
Yes.
These are instances of of what we see every day, that we know this idea that we used to have, it's no longer working.
It's no longer working.
I have a relative
It's
who
not.
is an excellent craftsman.
Mm.
He can draw anything.
Mm.
He can construct any kind of furniture.
Mm.
But because parents feel that no, it cannot be only my child that should not be a graduate.
Yeah.
This is a boy who spent up to 10 years in secondary school.
Mm.
Because passing a subject was a battle.
Mm.
When they get tired in a particular class, they just say, oh yeah, you can just go to the next one. Not because you passed.
Not because you passed.
But when it comes to craft, he would do
Nobody has
anything.
time.
And he's still struggling till today.
Mm.
Because he will look like the failure in the family if he does not go on with the career path. You understand? So it's really sad, and
really
it's
sad.
really profound that we are able to talk about this.
Yeah.
Because perhaps somebody will see this and just know that if my child is good at this,
Yeah.
perhaps they'll find fulfillment there.
Yes.
You let them be.
Yes.
So moving forward, how can people separate their worth from their achievements?
Mm. Now, from the previous question, we were talking about the society defining success for us.
Yeah.
I would like to say that achievements are actually measured also by the society. Achievement is what everybody sees outside.
Yeah.
The certificates, the awards, the ceremonies, and all of that. But my worth is who I really am. Is what God has put in the inside of me.
Yeah.
Is what time, seasons, experiences will bring out of me.
Absolutely.
So all you know about me is my achievement.
Yeah.
But what I am becoming, and what I will be is my worth. And all of that put together is in the inside of me. It only comes out when I allow it to come out.
Sure.
You have light in your house, but the bulb will not shine itself.
No.
You have to
turn it
touch
on.
a switch. So the worth is in the inside of me. And then as I realize myself, I begin to bring it out. I begin to express it.
Yeah.
I begin to display it. And time and opportunity comes my way, and I bring it out, and then people begin to see my achievements.
Absolutely.
So when you see someone achieve something, oh, he has gained another certificate, oh, she has gained a promotion, that's achievement. But the real worth is in the person. And that's why I'm always very careful to say this is what I know about a person. Because truly speaking, you don't know people. Because what you are seeing is just what you know, but there is more to them that you don't know. Because they are still becoming, and they will still become. So by the time all of that happens, you will only discover that what you knew was little compared to what they are at the moment.
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. This is really, really powerful. So, is it possible for someone to be successful? Okay, as we term it,
Yes.
having this and that and
All
whatever.
of that.
Is it possible to be successful in that sense and still be unfulfilled?
Very well. Very, very well. Because we all have different desires. We have different things that we like. We have different things that we take pleasure in. Just a simple example. there's a particular kind of food that you like that I may not like.
Yeah.
Somebody wakes up and says, I like yam. And such a person may not mind eating yam every blessed day. And then there's another person who says, if I just take yam once a week, I'm good, please. But I don't mind eating rice every other day. Differences.
Yeah.
Now, everybody may say it's the rich man that eats rice. When you say, I ate rice and chicken, everybody say, oh, you're enjoying, you're having it all good. But we didn't care to ask if you actually like the rice you are eating. You may not be a fan of rice. You may actually be a fan of yam. But because that particular day you ate rice, and then you said it to us, and then we're all excited, oh, you're doing well, you're happy. So you see. But in the inside of you, probably you just ate it because that's just what is available.
Yes.
So it's very possible. You could have mansions, you could have cars, you could have so much money, you could have a well-paid job, and yet be unfulfilled. Because there are other things that add to fulfillment than all of those things. They are not bad in themselves. No, they are not bad in themselves. But there are other things. Peace of mind, joy, family. There are people that have all of those things, but they don't have family. Family is running away from them. Nobody wants to associate with them. Now, do you have family around you? Do you want to wake up every other day to see those things and feel good about them? You may not even have so much money in your account, but are you happy enough to wake up every other day and say, oh, this is a good day, I have another good day to live in?
Yeah.
Or you just lie down and you say, I wish I could just die. Well, many of the suicide stories I've read, they were actually not poor people.
Absolutely.
They were not. They were actually at least averagely okay. But they didn't find fulfillment. They didn't find joy in other things around them. And so they were ready to give up life. So for me, the first question you should ask yourself every day is, do I want to wake up the next day? If you can say yes, then I think you are rich.
Absolutely.
And good to go.
Absolutely.
But the moment you say no, you don't want to wake up the next day, I think there's a problem.
Your analogy about eating rice and yam actually honestly I didn't know where you were heading with that until you made your point, and that is really incredible.
Thank you.
Honestly. So what do you think life will look like if we redefine success based on peace, purpose, or joy?
The one word I would attach to life is just fulfillment. Many of the vices we are fighting, we may not even see them. We will not be judgmental anymore. And so if nobody is judging me, then why am I scared? Why don't I just go ahead and do the thing that I know is right to be done? So I just see that we'll have so much peace around. If we all define success correctly, then many of the issues we are battling, many of the troubles we are following, we are chasing, we are trying to work on, will not exist. If you are okay with what you have, why will you ask for more? You were just served food, and you know that you can finish that food, and you just, it's exactly what's on your mind that you were served. I think the next thing you will do is just say thank you and walk away.
Yeah.
So I see that we will not have greediness. We'll be looking for selfish people. We will not see them again. And then we will see that our young people will come back home because nobody is judging them. Nobody is saying, why are you not doing it like this? Because now they are not trying to get excess, like the get rich syndrome,
Yeah.
get rich now quick syndrome that is affecting most of our youths. It won't be there again because they'll just be okay with the little they have. And then nobody will be saying, why are you not doing it like another?
No
The one you are
comparison.
doing, no comparisons. The one you are doing is just okay. We're so grateful. God bless you for it. And then life keeps going on and on. Permit me to say that I think people will actually be living longer.
No, seriously.
Yes.
Seriously.
People will be living longer.
A
We'll have
lot
longevity.
of the troubles and struggles we face is just trying to get, trying to achieve. I have heard people say, you have been in Abuja for 100 years, you have not built house, you have not done
Did
this.
you come to Abuja to count the bridges?
Yeah.
No.
So truly, if the success, if we really redefine what the success is, a lot of the pressure we feel will be off our shoulders.
No more pressure.
Really, if
Simple
a young
life.
lady will go back to the village with just her bag, and her mom would run and embrace her
and say, welcome home,
good to see you, how are you, how have you heard from your siblings, this and that, and that is the only discussion. That girl will not be under any pressure
whatsoever.
But where they see you coming with only bag,
and they say you are coming
and
from
your
Abuja,
siblings are pretending as if they cannot see you coming,
yes,
because they know there's nothing inside the bag.
No, they expect you to come in a car.
So when that pressure is taken away, and we now see that we just want to love, we just want to have peace, we just want to look. When you see someone going through depression, you think a bundle of money will mean anything to that person?
Not at all.
No.
No.
It means nothing.
It means nothing.
When I was sick around last year and nothing else mattered to me, I would wake up in the morning and the only thing I keep saying is, God, please make me well. God, please make me well.
The money in your account didn't matter. So you see?
When customers were calling me, I didn't want to answer.
Exactly.
It meant nothing. So when the totality of your joy, your happiness is based on money, you have lost it.
You have lost it. And let me say something quickly. That the truth of the matter is that every consistent effort you put in will actually bring money. No matter what. You're consistent with your efforts, you will get rich. But not in one day.
It is not in one day. It is not in one day.
Because if you started a job, let's say probably as a cleaner or something, you're going to be promoted. If you're consistent and faithful in that job, you're going to be promoted. One day, even if you don't become the manager of the company, you will become the head of the cleaners.
Yes.
That's promotion.
Yes.
And you're not going to be receiving same salary like the first time you came and you were sweeping everywhere.
No, not at all.
But most times we don't want to wait for that time. We want to plant our seed today and in the next 1 hour, reap the harvest. And life is not like that.
And to tell you the truth, if I would be looking up to someone, I am not going to want to look up to someone who has not gone through difficulty.
Yeah.
I don't want a mentor like that. Because if I would have a mentor, I want someone who has been through what I am going through, and more.
And more.
So when something is coming my way, that person is able to tell me, no, focus on this area because it will lead to this.
Yes.
So it makes it easy for you to exit that phase.
Exactly.
Not somebody who gambled and made $1 billion. I will now be looking.
Jumped.
Yes.
Because if you jump, you may leap and fall.
Okay. Exactly.
You may not fall in the same spot he or she fell. But if you are consistent with your steps, like the person that, in quotes, suffered. Because I still have issues when you say suffer. In quotes, suffer.
And most of those ideas we have as suffer are actually trainings.
They are trainings. And they're actually meant to make us better. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. You don't ever bake bread and just because the dough is smelling nice, you just mix tea and you start eating the dough with tea.
No, it's not possible.
It doesn't work like that. You must put it in the oven and wait for some time.
It has to go through the heat.
It has to go through the heat. So if at that point the bread is going through the heat, you say, oh, my bread is suffering, I remove it from the oven, then you're not going to ever eat bread.
You are not going to have bread. You will end up eating dough but not bread.
And you will end up falling sick if you eat dough. Because dough is not meant to be eaten. So you must allow the dough go through the heat and patiently wait. You may be very hungry. You may be famished. It may be smelling so nice and tempting. But just wait. In a short while, you will have your bread. You may even have butter to put on it, or jam, or whatever, and you put it nicely, and you just take a nice seat, cross your leg, and enjoy your bread. Time.
Honestly, I just pray and hope that someone listens to this and takes it serious.
Amen.
Yeah. Amen. So, how can someone begin to redefine success in small practical ways?
Yeah. That's actually the root of it all. Small practical ways. Just like I tried saying earlier, that little things, little efforts are actually the things that make the most. You know, we're sitting in this house and very small blocks, many of them were laid on each other like that. And now we can sleep in this house for as long as we want. It's a house and it can keep us. But if the blocks refused while they were being laid on each other and they said, no, you dare not put me on another. I will not stay on another. Sorry, you will never have a house. So, little efforts matter. The first thing I would advise was what I actually did to myself. I stopped defining my success by society's opinion. I defined my success by myself. And what was my definition? I tried giving you a little of it earlier on. I said to myself, this is my best. I did this all by myself. I didn't cheat to do it. And then wait, am I better than somebody? Then actually I am moving forward. I may not be the first. I may not be in front of everybody. But at least I'm in front of somebody. And then this is the effort. This is all of my effort for now. And then, I can actually do better. Then I'm successful.
Absolutely.
So I stay here and I don't kill myself that I am not the first in front, but I thank God that I am not behind. And then I tell myself that since there is space to move on, I will try. I will keep trying. I will keep moving. And someday, if we're all still alive, I may be in front.
Absolutely.
But the most important thing is I don't sit down, fold my hands, and say, this is all I can do. No, just keep moving. So that's number one. Tell yourself, I can be better than what I am today. And then don't wake up to want to be rich or to want to have it all in one day. No. Anything that comes fast is very likely to leave fast again. That's why if you have smoke, rise up now. Just in few seconds, it will disappear.
Absolutely.
So put effort to little things that take time. Little efforts that take time. Don't be enticed by quick syndromes. Avoid them. When people say, drop 2,000, get 200,000, run away. But try to do something that, oh, I put in my 2,000 and it can actually give me 200 naira. Then if every day I keep gathering 200, 200, 200, I'm going to make it at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So, those little efforts actually matter a lot. Be sincere. Remember that there's something that's going to live after you, and that's your name.
Absolutely.
You're alive today, but you're not going to be alive every other day. So, if you are successful today, will that success live after you? That thing that everybody is calling, oh, successful you. If you fall dead now, will that success die with you? Or will you be remembered for that success? Will people make reference and say, I remember so person. Before he was like this, but he kept putting effort and he moved through. Or will people say, I remember so no, don't mention that name here. We don't want to hear that name. What are we going to learn from? No, keep it to yourself. That means your success has died with you. So all this little effort, whatever you are doing, be asking yourself, if I am not there, sometimes it may not even be death. Though. If you relocate, your name will still be mentioned. Say, we miss this person. And people say, yes, when he or she was here, he was always putting effort in doing this and doing this. Or when people say, we miss, Miss Abeg, no, I didn't.
Thank God
he's no longer here. Let them just be going. Is that what people will say about you? So, integrity, sincerity, right living, all those things, they all start with you. It's a mindset. People say, nobody is doing it right. So me too, I don't go do it. It's a lie. There's always somebody that is doing it right. So strive to be that one person. I always have this saying that I hold on to very well. That even if nobody is doing it, right is still right. And even if everybody is doing it, wrong is still wrong. So you know the right thing to do it. You see a wrong thing, avoid it. Sometimes it may not count. People may even laugh at you. Say, you are not wise.
See opportunity.
Take advantage. But you remember Joseph in the Bible? He didn't take advantage.
He didn't.
If he took advantage, we would not hear his story.
At all.
He didn't take advantage. He went through the fire and then came out a beautiful bread that was served not just to his immediate family, but to the entire nation.
Absolutely. This is really just incredible. Honestly, we are at a time when patience is no longer a virtue. When you choose to be patient, people now see you like a fool. an unserious person.
Yeah.
You should always be in a hurry.
Yeah. I was driving this other day and I had this man in my car. I actually picked him somewhere along the way. And then there was this little traffic, cars were going in a queue, and I joined the queue. And he was like, Madam, no join queue, don't join queue. Pass that side. I said, Oga, even the people in front are also going home.
Yes.
Let's just
Nobody is going to sleep
carefully-
on the road.
Nobody. Let's carefully follow this queue. Since it is moving, let's follow it. He said, no problem.
And
It's
women's
because
driving.
you are the one driving. But if I was the one, I'll just go round and I'm off here. But after the rush, or if in a bid to get forward, someone hits your car, do you know that you will spend more time
There settling the case
than just following the queue quietly and moving on?
Oh my God.
So we must learn to be patient. We must teach ourselves. Tell yourself, I will do it the right way. I don't want to do it the way every other person is doing it. And do you know that it pays?
It does.
It may not pay you immediately.
Yeah.
But one day somebody will look at you and say, you there, come forward. And he or she will show you a favor beyond you. That you will live life remembering just for your patience.
Incredibly so.
Yeah.
Honestly. So moving forward, what did okay, we've taken the what daily habits.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. So we're taking the last question.
Okay.
So who in your life represents a non-traditional but deeply fulfilling version of success?
Wow, I have quite a number of people that I envy their successful life. Okay, it may not be successful to them or to other people, but I envy their successful life to me. Now, number one is my husband. My husband was in the hospital sometimes this year, and even lying in the hospital bed, he was trying to give lectures on life.
Oh my God.
I was like, son of man.
Oh my God.
I beg, wait and get out of this hospital. Today, if you breathe your last, those students must graduate. They will be fine. They must graduate. I see somebody that wants to put in all of his efforts. We travel, and my husband still takes a turn to the side of the house and he's giving an online lecture, or he's holding an online meeting with his students, or he's checking project work online. All of that. And I look at him and I say, wow. Now that's my drive for success. That it's something you want to do again and again and again. You're not doing it because someone is paying you, but you're doing it because it gives you joy. And the people you're doing it to are happy. So you are happy that they are happy.
Yes.
That's one. Then another is, this woman used to be my neighbor. Her husband was a professor in the university. Actually, is like her second to the last son that is my mate. That was my schoolmate. Her husband was a professor, but she had a shop in the market. I think the highest qualification that woman had was, I don't know if it is SSC, I think it's a primary school certificate.
Wow.
Primary 7 in those days.
Yes.
And do you know what she sells in that her shop? It's not this kind of big boutique. local egusi inside tea with a hand grinder, ogbono inside tea, crayfish 20 naira, palm oil inside bottle. That was what that woman was doing. Not because her husband didn't have money, but she wanted to do something. And every day she will wake up and she will go to the market and open this her rickety zinc shop and sell. Today, 6 of her children, 4 boys, 2 girls, are all graduates and professionals. Some of them live abroad. If she wants to travel abroad, she does not need to seek permission from anybody. Her children are okay to sponsor her. Now, what else would you define success? If by adventure she told herself, I will not do anything, I will just sit at home, let my husband bring money, and let's eat. Maybe her sons and her daughters would have learnt that from her, to just sit at home
and wait for
daddy to bring. And only God knows what they would have become. But I remember my schoolmates then, that after school, he had to go to the shop to stay around his mom and help her sell things, even though his dad was a lecturer. He had to go to the shop to help his mom. They used to grind in their house and all of that. But today,
the story is different.
Very, very different. Very different. So let us not hold on to passing wind. A lot of times that's what we hold on to. We want to hold on to titles, we want to hold on to positions, and we're not looking ahead. We just want it now, and we're forgetting the future. I am sure that woman was actually looking at the future.
She was.
And probably she was telling herself that, let me help myself now, in case my husband is not around.
Sure.
She didn't fold her hands. She was already used to opening the shop in the market. She made her children get used to going to the market, to grind egusi for people, to grind millet and all of that. But today, they don't need all of that. Their little efforts have paid off, and they don't need to remain in that phase of life again. That's why I keep saying every day, even to myself, that even this will pass someday.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. It is the little efforts.
Yeah.
The little efforts that we keep making that make the big difference.
Big difference with time.
Yes. With time. So if I am making a decision today, to change on something, and Ladi, you're making your own decision to also change on something.
Exactly.
It looks small,
very small,
but by the time there's a deliberate effort from each and every one of us, the world keeps changing for the better.
Exactly.
And one day we just look around and say, what happened?
What happened?
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful. This is
now
good.
People changed for the worse.
Yeah.
And
quite
nobody said anything.
Mm.
And by the time we looked around, we still shouted, what happened? But it is on the negative.
Yes.
We just seriously have to work and work and work at this until we can see the result we're looking for.
Yeah.
Ladi, this has been an amazing time.
Thank you so much.
This is just so an amazing experience talking to you.
Thank you.
I really appreciate the time you took off to come and do this recording.
Thank you.
And I hope that next time when I beg,
Yes. Please
that
beg again.
you will say yes.
Yes.
And it will not take us this long.
By God's grace, I will actually try to make sure it's not this long. And I hope that you will call very soon.
No, sure, I will.
Amen.
So thank you very much
Thank
for
you
coming.
so much. Thank you so much. I'm grateful.
Yeah. So this is the much we can take today. And really I have to say that whatever your definition of success is, let it not be the one that puts pressure on you.
Yeah.
Because truly, success is not heavy.
That's
It
true.
is what you choose
That's true.
for yourself
Yeah.
that becomes heavy and probably unbearable.
Mm.
Thank you, and
Thank
see
you.
you on another episode.